Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because we are doing the kit review for the new Basement Treasures kit and the new Greenhouse Haven kit. And I'm not gonna lie, I just didn't feel like using face cam today, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump into the game. So I'm gonna actually start with Greenhouse Haven, and I know that it does have some build items, so I want to check those out. And I'm so excited about these. Like, this is going to be so good. I'm so excited. So what we have here, so it looks like we have 3 different windows. Are they different heights? So there's no tall wall height, but there's 1 medium and 2 short wall height. So let's take a look at the short first. So we have both of these. Oh, I love that. So it looks like one of the windows is like open. Let's see, can I turn that around so you can like, okay, yeah, it looks better that way. So that actually looks really cool. I do actually like having stuff like that because I feel like it looks a little more realistic, and also like I'm happy that we have one that's not open as well so we can still use this window. So it looks like we have lots of neutral swatches, which I love, and it looks like we have some like swatches that have, oh, I love this one, like different styles of actual window in there. So that's actually wonderful. I love this so much, and I feel like this may go well with the Moschino stuff pack. Yeah, I think that's the one that has windows that kind of remind me of this, but I love this. And this almost has like a mesh like on it. Like, I like that. I think that's actually pretty neat. I will say, since it's the only one I think that looks like that, you're not gonna be able to like pair it with stuff, but I do like that it has a lot of neutral swatches, so it could be used not just for greenhouses but for other items as well. And the open one, okay, good, does have matching swatches, but I feel like with the Sims you never know, so we have to check. But this actually, I'm really excited about this window. I feel like I'm definitely going to use this. I do like doing like modern builds, so I feel like that could be super useful for that. And then we just have a medium wall height window as well, and it looks like we only have the closed version. I mean, I kind of wish we had an open version for it as well, but it looks like we have the exact same swatches, which is much appreciated, so you can actually use these all in the same build and they actually match. So that's actually really wonderful. I love that a lot. And like I said, it doesn't look like we have any tall wall height, but you know what, like, that's okay. I don't even feel like I use it very often. So you could always also, if you wanted a tall, you could just stack like 2 on top of each other and delete the floor, like 2 rooms on top of each other, and then just like double the windows. And then we do have some doors as well. So it looks like we have 2 small and 1 medium. So matching the windows. Okay, I do like that. And it looks like we have like a single and a double for the short wall height. And I actually really like this handle. I don't know why, but I feel like we don't have that in The Sims, and so I really do like that a lot. So it does look like we have matching swatches to these, so that I really appreciate as well. So you could actually match all of the windows to the doors that come with this kit, and I think this is actually really cute. This really does look like a patio door, which I think would be so cute in builds. Like, I'm so excited, actually. This looks really adorable, and it gives the chance for this to blend out really well. It's like you almost couldn't tell where the door is, which is kind of neat. And we do have a double wide door, which I also like, which I think this does look pretty cool too. Yeah, I think I do like this, and I feel like it doesn't look so greenhousey that like you couldn't use this elsewhere. Again, like I just see like a patio door, like a sunroom or something. Like that would be so pretty. So not just greenhouses, but like maybe a sunroom. And I feel like you could actually do like a screened-in porch. Ooh, yes, a screened-in porch would be perfect for this. So I actually really do like this, and this doesn't look, some of our glass doors I feel like in the game look very commercial, if that makes sense. And so this one actually looks a little more useful, like I could use it more often. And we have, it looks like we do have a floor. So we have 1 floor, the greenhouse pavers. So let me actually change my view here, and we'll actually paint the floor with this in like some chunks so we can actually take a look at several of the colors. So let's see here. So we can see kind of the different swatches we have available to us, because I do like actually checking that out and seeing what we're getting. So It looks like all of these have like bits of like grass in between them, which is I think a really nice touch. I'm not gonna lie, I wish we also had plain swatches in that. And when I say plain, I mean like without the grass in it, because I think that would make it a little more versatile when you're trying to build. But I do like it. And so these two, okay, I don't know if you'll remember, but what is it, like Pez candy? Like that's what that reminds me of. Am I crazy or am I just misremembering? But that looks like that candy. Like, do you see that pattern on that? Like, I do like the extra detail, but that's what it reminds me of. Like, I'm thinking about Pez candy right now. Anyways, I do like that we have some nice, like, red and more, like, traditional brick swatches along with the gray. Personally, I will probably be using a lot of the gray because I just do that with my builds anyways. But I do like these, and I think this will go really well in a greenhouse, and also even just like on back porches and patios. I think that would make a huge difference. Like, it looks a little more realistic that way. And so we do have a wall swatch as well, so let's actually take a look at some of those. Let me see if I can like get all of these on the wall so we can take like a, oh, that is so cool. You know what that would be perfect for? Like, I wonder if you could, maybe, I don't know. It reminds me of like a shutter. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's a really cool siding. I don't know why I did it in this really weird order where I didn't put the colors next to each other. So I do apologize. These are all of the colors that come with the wallpaper for the greenhouse kit. And I actually really do like these. I think these are really nice, like vivid colors. And is there anything specific? Just a greenhouse wall. So there's no like what texture it's supposed to be made out of, because clearly this looks maybe like a siding or like wood or something like that. I'm not sure if, I guess it's just paint. So I think that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure. I feel like we maybe don't have these colors already in the game. So I do appreciate that, but I really do like the look of this siding. I think this would be really cool. And like I said, I feel like you could definitely use, I wonder if you could use this for like shutters, you know what I mean? Like make big doors with it. Like that's what I see you using that for. But I do like that. Overall, I do like those swatches. And so I think we actually covered all of that, I believe. I don't think there's anything else in build here. But we do have items. Okay, so let's take a look at these items here. I am very excited because this does look like a lot of clutter, which if you know me, you know that I love clutter. So we have the shed shelves table. So this is just for, let's see, I'm assuming all of this is also just for looks and this isn't going to be like functional, but I really do actually like this table. Now, it's going to be interesting if like we can actually like slot a bunch of stuff to this. I'm really hoping they did give us the ability to do that. And then we also have, so get your plants off the ground with the plant platform by Plant It. The simple shelf is the perfect way to organize all your plants to keep them in the sunlight. Okay, so we have just like shelving that we can put over here, and let me actually move this and we'll come over here and like so we can kind of have all these items together. So let me kind of get out some of the table. Let's see, we also have the gardener's stand. So this is where it all begins, a seed planted and watered where creation happens. From there, it's up to you how you fill your space. Will it be with a splendid array of wildflowers or a quaint collection of vegetables? Whatever the case may be, with this workbench, you have all the tools and supplies to plant and create the ultimate garden your heart desires. I don't know why I had issues reading that. So, like, again, I'm assuming we can't actually use this. Yeah, because it's just environment. So I'm assuming like we can't actually use it since it doesn't have like a skill attached to it. So it looks like kind of those are our tables. We also have a storage chest. This wooden trunk is sturdy and stylish storage solution for your Sims collection of gardening supplies. Whether you're looking for a practical storage solution or want to store your tools in rustic style, this wooden chest will be the perfect addition to your garden space. I wonder if this is actually functional. Like, I would guess not, but I mean, I don't know, maybe does it function maybe like a cardboard box or something? That's what I would be wondering. So I do like the fact that all three of these pieces, you can see, have the first like initial swatches the same. So let's see if that carries through if we have all of the same swatches. So it does. It looks like every single one of these has the same swatch, which I do appreciate. So we do have like a dark brown, Like, and we do have a black and white, so we have lots of plain. I love the green and blue, to be honest, but it is interesting. I wish then we had blue like wallpaper to go with this, but I actually really do kind of like some of this detail we have here. You see like the wood isn't like perfect, and I feel like that's pretty realistic, and I like that this over here has like a little like place for a lock on it. It would be kind of cute if there was a lock, or we could use it as an actual storage place, do you know what I mean? Like your Sims could lock stuff. And I will say, I do really like this table. I like all of the stuff they added to it. Like it looks already cluttered, which is kind of nice, but it looks like there's still plenty of room for us to add stuff to it. Now, I'm curious to see if the color swatches change any of the clutter. And so it looks like the clutter does stay the same, but like the colors change. But I do really like this. Do we have this plant? Could you just give me this plant? Because I kind of like it. It looks like a bigger version of one we already have in the game, but still. Like, I wish we kind of had that. And so we have also these shelves over here. I do like these shelves. So what I will say that kind of bugs me is I don't know why these didn't come in matching swatches to all of this other furniture. Like, is there a reason that it's different? Maybe it looks like it's kind of matching the wall colors that we had instead, like this green and everything. So is it because it's going to be on the wall, they were trying to match it to the wall instead? I'm not really sure, but honestly, I really would have loved like a shelf like this, but maybe that had this wood. And if this makes sense, like the wood on the tables and everything look like worn and like dented and stuff, but these look pretty pristine. So these look like almost newer, but I also feel like these could definitely be used in other places. Like, I feel like this would be a cool makeshift island and a chest, like, just to have. Like, I think that would be really cool. Like, pretend that it's an end table or something too would be kind of nice. And so it also looks like we have, let's see here, we have the air cycler. So give your plants the air they crave with the air cycler's powerful airflow. Removing stale air and bringing fresh air into your greenhouse has never been easier. The ventilation will provide a stable breeze that keeps your plants both healthy and happy all year long. So I guess this is just like a wall piece, like for realism, that we could put here. So like, does this have swatches or anything? So it has a few swatches. Like, again, I feel like maybe it's just kind of like matching the wall colors that we have, but I do like that touch. I feel like it's kind of realistic to have. And then we also have the green gable. So this ventilation grate will be the crowning touch to your greenhouse. After all, the best greenhouse ventilation isn't just an option, it's an essential element to the success of your plants. So, so this is like, I guess you could put this, I guess you could kind of put it anywhere, but I guess really maybe it's supposed to be for roofs. Like, that's what I'm thinking. So let me put a roof on this really quickly. And oh no, not from that pack. Let me put a roof here and let's actually take a look and see. Like, it looks like it would have to be a really particular size too, if that makes sense. So let me go back to our greenhouse stuff. Okay, so it's this piece. So yeah, like, does it, I guess maybe something like that. Like, so don't get me wrong, like that looks really cute and I do like that, and I think that's a really nice touch, even like just for houses. However, it's very specific. Like, if it has to be that size, like that limits what you can do, if that makes sense. So while I do like that item, I think that it could be a little bit tricky to use maybe. So I don't know, let me know in the comments if like you have another way to use that, or maybe I didn't use it right, but that would be my critique, is that it's very specific to use. And then we have, let's see here, we have a solar wall light. So not enough sunlight, worry no more, the solar wall light is here. Fuel your plants with solar light and they'll bloom like never before. Watch as this lamp promotes rapid growth, giving your plants a brighter future and ensuring that even the smallest of greenhouses are filled to the brim with vitality. Okay, so we have, that is actually really bright. So we have this like wall light. I actually kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is kind of cool. I feel like you could definitely use that like in an industrial build, and it looks like it used the swatches that go with the shelving and with the wall colors. So I think that's what happened. I think they like did some of the items with one set of colors and then another set of items with a different set of colors. Again, I kind of wish they overlapped in color, but I mean, I guess like they're thinking this will be on the wall and so will the shelves, so maybe they'll all match. And then I believe the rest of this is actually clutter. We do have, oh, this is a wall piece. So the blooming basket, this actually, I'm really excited. Please be pretty. Oh, that actually is really lovely. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't really use many of the plants that are attached to the wall in the game, but I do appreciate the fact that it actually looks like pieces of it are raised. Like, it's not just like a flat sphere, like, of like color and pattern. So I do appreciate that. And that's actually really pretty. I wish maybe we had some more of those in the game, to be honest. We have some really lovely colors. Ooh, a good plain, like, white flower. Like, that's super nice. Like, and we have, like, a good array of colors here. So I actually really do like that. I feel like I might actually use that item. And then we have a starter seedling. So we have, oh my goodness, it is so tiny. Look at him. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I love that. Oh, that's adorable. So we have lots of different swatches, tons of, oh, so that swatch doesn't have a plant. Oh, okay. So like, do we have a variation of like every pot? Not quite. Like, this one has an empty, that one does. So some of them have it and some of them don't. Or maybe they're not ordered properly, but that's kind of cool. So you could like mix and match like, so I will say, I wish there were more slots on top of the table. I'm not necessarily surprised that there's not more, but like I wish there were because I would love to put like several of them like next to each other. But you know, I will do that anyways when I'm building. Like we all know I'm going to do that. So we have, let's see, we have out of the wood seedlings. Okay, so this we have a group of. Now this is interesting. So that only slots, I guess, maybe to the middle one. Is that? Yeah, so it only slots, it looks like maybe to the middle. That's so weird. Okay. But we do have a group, so I do like that. Maybe this one, does this one also have some like empty ones? So it does. So you can have like a cluster of ones that are like already planted and some that aren't. So you could really like mix things up. We also have a miniature vine. Oh, I love this plant actually. Oh, that's so pretty. I love the little like it going downwards like it spirals. That's actually really pretty. I feel like I'm going to use this all the time. Like, if you watch my speed builds, be prepared. You're going to see this a lot. And it looks like we have a lot of really nice neutral colors for the pot that it's planted in. So amazing. Love that. That's really awesome, to be honest. Like, I really, I'm really excited about that. And then we also look like we have like a pile of ceramic planters. So that's actually really cool. I'm assuming we have similar colors to the rest of everything. So it looks like, I like that it has like a mix, like they're not all identical, but that's really cute. I do like that. Honestly, this also does just look like cups. Like I feel like you could honestly put that on the counter and be like, oh, it's just a bunch of cups on the counter. We also just have a big stack. Oh, good. So we do have some bigger ones. So far we've seen a lot of small ones. So I'm glad that we're seeing like a bigger planting pots here. And okay, so I like that. It looks like it has similar swatches to this one, but I do like that it is larger. And then we have, oh, we have like a big one. We have like, this is where like we have the stack of like all of them. So that's nice. I do appreciate the fact that it looks like we have basically some of these like, well, I was going to say these are separated, but they're not actually at all. I wish we had these as separate pieces as well, you know what I mean? But I feel like though having the variety allows you to make like a giant stack, like you could put a bunch of these next to each other and it would just be like chaos, and I love that. And this also has some prints on it, which I appreciate. And then we also just have, okay, we have a small stack as well. So we have like bigger one, we have a smaller one. And then it looks like we also just have some like green thumb secret solution. So it looks like maybe it's just some like sprays and stuff. Like I do like that. That's really cute. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like you could also put that in a bathroom. Like, I don't know, maybe not, but it kind of looks like it could be like some kind of spray, like hairsprays and stuff like that. Like I think like you could honestly do that too. And then we also just have, oh, this is big. I was gonna put it on that table, but it's huge. Oh, I do love that though. I have always wanted clutter to put next to like planter boxes and stuff. So this does look really cute. So we have a bunch of different swatches, and I feel like having a bunch of different like colors mixed together kind of makes sense for the kind of clutter item. So I don't really mind that there's not what I would consider like neutrals. And then we, oh, I love this. I love this one so much. like having like the fertilizer and dirt and all this. I don't know what this, if that's what that's supposed to be, but dirt and stuff. Like this looks like somebody's really working on that. Like, you know what I mean? Putting that out in the garden or in the greenhouse. Like that actually is really cute. I do like that. And we do have like several different, we have like kind of like a plain swatch. And then we have like if somebody's going crazy with a flower garden, that is so cute. That is so cute. And then I believe our last item here is the seed pot set. Oh, okay. So like you could almost like put some stuff like on this table. Well, maybe. Hold on. Let me move some things. Like go over here. Like you could have like the seedlings next to these empty pots, you know what I mean? Like they're in the middle of planting. Like that's actually really cute. I do like that. And I feel like it's pretty realistic. And I think we've actually looked at all of the items for this particular kit. So I am really excited. I do think this has some really nice items. And like, obviously you don't need this kit in order to build a greenhouse, but like, I'm sure it would be helpful to have a lot of this clutter. So I am excited. I think I can definitely use a lot of this stuff, even not in a greenhouse, if that makes sense. And that was something that worried me. But without further ado, we are going to move on to the basement treasures and see what we've got there. So let me actually click on that really quickly. So let's see here. I think we also, so we have a wallpaper, it looks like. So I'm actually like gonna swap over to the other side of the room while we take a look at it. And let's see what we've got here. So we have the dated drywall. So there's really not a description for it. So like, okay, I was gonna read a description, but like we don't have one. So let's see here. I'm gonna try to again, like put like all the colors we have. It looks like, oh, okay. I was about to say, do we just like change like the molding? Is that all that gets updated? But it looks like, so it looks like it's just kind of like, I don't know. Is that supposed to be like dirty or just like worn? You know what I mean? At the bottom. We have several colors. I honestly kind of like these colors, like these muted kind of things. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish maybe it almost didn't have the molding, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it looks very dark and kind of determines what your room's gonna look like by having that. But I do like these colors, if that makes sense. Like I think those are really pretty muted colors. And I think that is the only like build item that this kit came with. And so now I want to take a look at all of the items that came with it. And let's see what we've got. Okay, so let's start with the best seat in the house. So without a doubt, an old recliner is far better than a new one. This chair has been perfectly broken into and the leather is soft and supple. It's been the best seat in the house many times and it will be for many more years to come. So we have this really cute chair. I say cute, but I guess I mean realistic more so. Like, I don't know if I'd use cute to describe it, but I think realistic. And so it does have lots of swatches. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I feel like the white looks a little weird. This almost looks like it would come with the werewolves pack. And I'm not sure honestly how I'm feeling about like the texture, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe it's because it just looks like it's painted on versus actually like distressed, if that makes sense. Like I said, I do feel like maybe it kind of came with the werewolf pack. Like that's just what it reminds me of. I do wish it actually were to recline. I know that's asking a lot, but I mean, I do like it overall. It does look kind of like squishy and like comfortable. And we also have grandma's couch. So maybe this is like grandpa's chair and grandma's couch. So this couch has been passed down from your grandparents' days. It is a well-loved piece with plenty of stories to go along with the ruthless wear and tear. Like that's impressive if the couch is still around after that long. At this point in its life, it holds too much sentimental value to simply throw away. You can't buy memories after all. Okay, so we do have this couch here. Okay, I do like this. I like that it's got like pieces on it. I actually like the couches that we get that have pieces. I mean, ideally we could like put these on ourselves, but like I'll take what I can get. So let's actually take a look at some of these swatches that we have. So definitely some more like muted colors. There is a floral. Oh, I forgot. That's what I was going to say. I wish that chair came with a bunch of patterns. And I don't think I said that. That's what I was thinking, and then I totally forgot. Yes, I feel like this should have had some weird patterns on it. Kind of like if you ever watched the show Frasier, I feel like we needed like that kind of recliner. And so, oh my goodness, this pattern, I'm sorry. Like, I love it because it's just like, it makes sense for what this kit is. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but I really like it. Like, it kind of does make sense. Maybe it's in like, you know, I don't know, like somebody's like first apartment kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like they took it with them and it's like a family like couch, but it does look really comfy. And I honestly kind of like this one, I'm not gonna lie. And we also have this Retroplex TV console. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cool looking. I really like that. Now, I am assuming though it doesn't actually work because it's cracked and it doesn't have like an entertainment like rating on it, but I really like that. That is so cute. Oh my goodness, that has been through some stuff. Like this is really broken. Like, so some of the swatches are more broken than others. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, again, this would be like with the werewolves pack, but then like this looks like, yeah, maybe it just broke over time. And then we have a coffee table that kind of goes with it. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. Look at the little like the cup rings, like the water rings on here. That is so funny. I actually think that's kind of hilarious. So we do have actually different like wear patterns, it looks like, depending on the color, which actually I do kind of like that color. Like, does the other side have, okay, so one side has the wicker, but the other side doesn't. So that's kind of cool. I think you could create some interesting looks with that. And then we have unmatched chairs. So old chairs have all kinds of stories to tell, often discarded. They usually find themselves in need of a new purpose. These chairs have been waiting for you to come along and get some use out of them. They're not quite ready for sitting, so maybe place them oh my goodness, so maybe place something on top for now. Oh my goodness. That's kind of cool. Like, I feel like this would go like in a basement or like in the back room of a restaurant or something, you know? Like they had stuff, but it's not working like very well at all. And like, oh, this is actually, I kind of like that. Like as a random clutter item, like I think that's kind of cute. You know what I mean? It almost looks like somebody's like in the middle of trying to maybe fix it, but it's kind of been tossed aside. And ooh, okay, oh my goodness, we have a plant. We have a plant. Okay, wait, what's the description? So Uncle Bob's dusty rubber plant. Having once spruced up a bare corner and unlivened many decks. Enlivened many decks. I can't read, y'all. This is bad. This artificial plant is now a handy dust collector for generations to come, requiring much less tending than other plants. It stands the test of time for Sims who may want a bit of green without having too much work involved. I feel that. Not that Sims take care of plants anyways. I feel like in past ones maybe they did, but since we don't have to worry about it, I just put plants everywhere. So I think it's really cool that it's sitting like on its own little stand. Oh, this one's like cracked. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Now, here's the question. This is what I'm wondering. Is it okay? So we can turn it around to where you can't see the crack. Like if it's against the wall, you don't have to see the crack. I like that. Okay. So we also have a wall decal. Oh, is this like supposed to be like for like a distressed kind of look? Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. Like the walls kind of gotten messed up, you know? Although I feel like this makes more sense when you don't have molding. Do you know what I mean? Like it makes more sense just like on the wall. But since it's got that straight line on the bottom, I feel like it should be at the bottom. That would be my critique of that. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, but we do have like, oh, there's different versions. There's different versions. Oh, that's so cute. Like I feel like you would definitely put that in a kid's room or something. Like, okay, I do appreciate that. So depending on the kind of builds you like to make, like I think that could be a really cool decal. And we also have So Strange Reminiscent framed photo. Oh my goodness. Okay, excerpt from an Elder Sim's perspective. Okay, nearing the end of their life, every Sim falls for the bittersweet temptation of nostalgia, the dreamy allure of old photos and painted frames. We look to the past with a certainty we simply cannot hold for the present, seeking comfort in stories we already know the endings of. The things that left us awestruck and full of wonder then leave us tired and longing for familiarity now. While it might be easy to dwell on what was or what could have been, never forget that this mode of living where we've been given is a gift. Oh my gosh. What? I feel like that was like super deep for the description of an item, but like that's actually kind of cute. You know what I mean? Like having this, like it's your parents or grandparents on the wall, or like, oh, That's actually adorable. I do love that. I'm always like excited to have more like realistic photos, you know what I mean? And we have forgotten frames. Okay. So, tucked away in a basement, forgotten picture frames wait for someone to bring them out again. An old large mirror passed down from a family line waits to be seen once more. These treasures sit in storage waiting for their time to shine. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have another one here. So we have another one. So we have one with these canvases and one without. So first of all, I love this. It looks really cool. I love the clutter. And I like the fact that you could like put this in a basement and then your sim could like get it out of the basement and then it has its own item. You know what I mean? Like, so the stuff's not in front of it when it goes back into the house. So we have several different, oh no, it's cracked. Oh, but this looks so cool. Like honestly, it's a cool item. And so we do have like the matching, oh no. Okay, so all right, here's the thing. It's interesting that it's cracked so that like I think it gives some storyline, and if you're building like depending on the type of build you have, it's kind of nice to have like these kind of broken objects. However, I kind of wish we also had a swatch that wasn't broken. No, like I'm cool if it's in storage maybe and it's supposed to be like kind of messed up, but like I wish then this version we did have the regular swatch. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of, and like the fact that it kind of looks dirty, you know what I mean? Like maybe it was cleaned when it came out of storage. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying. So we also have dusty trinkets. So just, oh wait, hold on. What did that say? Dusty trinkets that hold strange sentimental value. They're creepy, but also cute. Kind of. Oh no, I'm scared. Hold on. Okay, let's bring it over here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. So let me like zoom in really close. So it's like a little bear thing. Okay. So what kind of swatches do we have for that? Let's see. So it does just change the color. I was wondering if it was actually going to change the item. So, I mean, that's kind of cute. Like, I feel like it is a good piece of clutter. We have, oh my goodness. So we have a giant box of things, but I love that. That's so, so cool. Like, I could see this like in a dorm room, like storage, just like, oh my goodness, I love that. Like a memory box or something. Like, that's super cute. And then we have another cardboard box. This definitely looks like a moving box or something. Like this, I feel like could be really good for storytelling and all that kind of good stuff. Like, I love that. We also have, oh my gosh, a telephone. Do you remember back, like, if you played the other Sims and we actually had, like, house phones? That was insane. And it looks like it's, like, on top of a, like, an old lunchbox. That's so cute. Okay, well, I mean, that's adorable. It looks, it's, you know, an older clutter item. We also have, oh, like a box of records or like a crate, I guess. Like, that's super cute. I love that. I'm so here for all of this clutter. Like, yes, please. Like, you could do a stack of them too, I feel like. That's really cute. I like it. We also have, it looks like, oh, so like a stack of games. Okay, so this is, it looks kind of like what we got with Growing Together, but it looks like it's an older set, like pieces are falling out, you know what I mean? Like, it's been around for a while, so that's kind of cute too. You can almost swap out your clutter depending on like the family. We also have, oh, Memories of Glory. So we have, okay, like that's, why is that so flat? Like, why is the top of that trophy just sad looking? Okay. I mean, I do like the awards and stuff, but like, I'm sad. I honestly don't know if I'm going to use that item because of that. I'm not going to lie. I'm really, I guess time will tell, but I really do not like that texture on top at all. And we have, oh, the moving buddy. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, that's actually kind of a neat item. I like that. Like, you know, I know we don't have, like, cars, but you could still have, like, garages in the game, like, for a bunch of, like, clutter and leftover stuff. Like, a lot of this could be really good for that. And we also have, I was excited, I did see this, the disassembled heart bed. So it's been over 20 years, yet this old Vibromatic will still have you feeling flirty as you recall the good old days when you were living large. Oh my goodness, because I believe, actually, was that what it was called? The add-on stuff that had this was Living Large. Anyways, it was a lot of history and it shows, it has a lot of history and it shows, nonetheless, there's still some motion in the ocean. And maybe the vibration engine it could even work again one day. This unique piece captures such a special place in our hearts, and we can't quite part with it. Yes, absolutely not. So that was actually a bed in the game. If you didn't know that, I think it was in The Sims 1 only. And it was a vibrating bed, and I think it was the only way your Sims could woohoo. But it actually has romantic decor on it, so that's kind of cool. I wonder if, like, the way that's phrased, like, I wonder if that's foreshadowing. Like, do you think we're gonna get the bed? That would be amazing if we could get that back. Like, oh my goodness, that's so cute. And so we do have, okay, that's dirty. I don't know why that's so gross. But that's kind of funny. Like, oh, I just think that's a really cool nod to, like, the Sims like franchise, so I like that. I really wish we could actually get the bed, you know what I mean? But I do like that. So there's also, so we just have some more like, so this is actually floor stains, right? Yes, so this is floor stains. So that's very hard to see on this like cement. But we do have lots of like scuffs and stuff. So actually that's kind of cool. I do like that. So when I'm doing like more rundown builds, like I do like having that, and I think that makes a lot of sense in like a basement. So we also have a floor lamp. So, oh my goodness, it has a stressful decor rating. Oh no. I was gonna say this might be a cool item, but I don't want to stress my Sims out. Oh my gosh, but that is kind of funny though. Like, like I like that. I think that's really cute. I mean, I think I like that lamp. Like, obviously, it's a little crooked, but, like, that's the whole point. So, like, if you're getting that pack, you are getting this pack for things to be kind of, like, crooked. And we also have, I don't know why the star wasn't on it, because I haven't gotten it out yet. The Not So Mod lamp. Again, stressful decor. No. Like, okay. So, it looks like it's got, like, a crack on it. Let's see. Oh, but I do really like it. Like, I wish we had, like, the actual version of that lamp. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like I would use it. But I mean, that's cute. Again, like, for what this pack is supposed to be, I think that's really neat. And oh, a new TV. That is so fun. Oh my gosh, do you see that? It's like, it looks like it's almost been, like, it's got the imprinted, like, picture on it. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I love that. I feel like I get the one out of, what was it, Eco Lifestyle? So that's what that one reminds me of. And then we have this really funky bookcase. I kind of like it. It looks like sideways. That's kind of fun. Now, can we put stuff? It doesn't look like we can put stuff on that shelf. I wish we could. Or I wish you could and it was like crooked. Like that would be kind of fun. So let's see. What do we have here? So, oh, wow. Look at that. So we've got some like messed up detail there at the bottom. So I think if you are someone who likes to build like rundown like homes like that, like, or just like hand-me-downs like that, this would be really good for you. Like this has some really cool swatches. And then we also have the traveler's trunk. Oh, that's so cute. I really like that actually. Like I think that's so cute. And I also think you could definitely make a really cool like grandparents like guest room in your houses, like that kind of thing, like if they're gonna come visit. Like I do like that item actually a whole lot. And I think these are all of the items, I think. So I think we've got everything. So like overall, like I am happy with both of these. Like I have some critiques, obviously, but overall, I think, you know, for the basement treasures pack, like that's or kit technically, that's what you get. Like things are a little bit run down, a little bit broken, but I think that adds a whole lot, you know, visually to your homes and things. And if you do like cluttering with plants and you like that realistic and you like having greenhouses and stuff like that and having your Sims garden, I think this is a really cool pack. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. And I hope you have a really sweet day. Bye, everybody.